Hello, my lovely YouTube family, and welcome to your reading. Today we are looking into, is this love? Will the eclipses bring new love into your life? What will happen, etc., etc.? This is going to be strictly tarot cards and my oracle chips for this reading. I've been really feeling this deck as of late. You know, I've been using it quite a bit. It's just, I don't know. It's like I go through phases. If you guys do tarot readings too, or if you own a tarot deck, you might, or multiple, then you might find yourself being drawn to certain decks at certain time periods, you know, and like you're just into them, like the energy. And that's definitely this one for me. This is an indie deck that I'm using. So, remember that, by the way, the eclipses happen here, like the lunar eclipse is happening on September 18th, and it is the super harvest moon eclipse. It's a partial lunar eclipse here where I live, and then it will be followed by the solar eclipse that happens at the beginning of October 2nd, I believe. So anyhow, guys, remember, this is a general reading and not a personal reading. If you would like to get a personal reading, I do them over on my Patreon. The link to that is in all my booking information. Everything is in the drop-down box below if you're interested in that. But anyway, please remember this is a general reading. And so, you know, not a personal one. So there's no reason to take anything personally. If it's not resonating, just take what does, leave the rest. If you feel called to listen to more than one group, obviously there's a reason for that. Trust your intuition, trust your gut. That's what this is about. It's very important that we do that because it's what leads us to success and keeps us out of danger. So anyways, we have 3 groups today, group 1, group 2, and group 3. Go ahead, select whichever group is calling to you, and let's get started. You selected group 1 with the rose quartz fox palm stone. This is going to be your reading. Let's see what comes up. I'm going to pull, before I start reading, I'm going to pull the chips too. So we have, wow. Oh, okay. Remember, is this love, right? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups, and we have the Lovers. Is this love? Oh, yes, indeedy it is. So this is the oracle tips are going to give us a little bit more information on like what is this process? Like, what else do we need to know about this? Like, what will happen along the way? You know, blah, blah, blah. If I can just get these to not... I need to get a new bag. I keep saying that. I always forget. But I need one because... What do we got going on here, y'all? Divorce. Wish fulfilled. Siblings. Magic is in the air, baby. Divine timing. And 777 gonna get you to heaven. Okay, wow. All right, straight up, during this time period, now the divorce thing, don't freak out when it comes to that. That could be literally referencing in this particular case, like, and we have siblings. Your sibling could be going through a divorce or something like this. This could be happening at the particular time when you run into this person. Again, eclipses, when they occur, it doesn't mean, oh, on that day, that's when stuff is going to happen. No, it sets into motion events and things that occur which lead to things. Well, hello there, sir. There is a squirrel sitting in front of my window staring at me. Hello. Squirrels. Squirrels could be like your power animal here. I know that sounds funny, but squirrels, like, what do? They're very playful. They're very cheeky. They're very funny. And, you know, they're very adventurous. Straight up, they could be destructive sometimes. But they like to bury and store things for the winter. I watch them doing this all around my property 24/7. But what's amazing about that is through their process of storing and saving, they actually spawn the growth of new trees. So, and new plants and things like this. So I feel like you guys have the potentiality right now in which to grow and bring about new changes and new things. Now, the divorce thing could also mean you in particular, like are divorcing yourself from a group or a situation. It could even have to do with you are ending a certain phase in your life. You could even be walking away from a career. I don't take this just to mean, oh, divorce and marriage. I mean, it's like you're splitting the ways of, like, you're parting ways of something in your life. You're letting go. And with the Page of Pentacles, this talks about new beginnings, new opportunities, especially within career, where we're at the beginning of a new learning curve. And I feel like you guys could have just gone through some bad breakup recently, or some kind of ending of something in your life, which in turn has triggered a series of events, you know, with these eclipses, especially where there's some kind of message coming in, there's some kind of opportunity with that Page of Pentacles. I honestly feel like this could be like an invite from a sibling even, or someone you consider that you feel like is a brother or a sister. They could be inviting you to a certain event. And when you're at this event, magic is in the air. You know what? As we're moving forward, what do we have coming up? We have Samhain, we have, you know, Halloween, we have the holiday season, we have Thanksgiving, we have, you know, Yule, Christmas, all this stuff going on, Diwali. There's like so much shit going on, okay? That's coming up here at the end of the year, like lots of celebrations and lots of parties. You guys could be invited to this. And I feel like definitely it's going to feel like magic's in the air when you walk in. And straight up, I feel like for somebody here, it's even like straight up a Halloween party, where you walk in and it's just like, maybe it's like magic themed or something like this. But this is going to happen in perfect divine timing, which is bringing love into your life. You know, and this is Gemini energy here, by the way, with the Lovers card. So your person could have heavy Gemini attributes. They could have like their sun in the third house, or they could be a Gemini sun or rising, or they could have like a shit ton of planets in Gemini, a lot of things at like, you know, a Gemini degree, which is going to give them that kind of like very, you know, mercurial, very inquisitive, like they're very funny, charming, they're great, you know, with talk and conversation. They're exciting. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of excitement here. So what's very interesting about this invite, and I'm seeing the imagery here. There's pearls here. There's mermaids. Maybe even for some of you, this is like what you're going to be dressed as. It could be a costume party, a masquerade ball, something like this, where you're going to be going as very like, you know, sea themed something or other, maybe sea witch. I don't know. A mermaid. Could be something like this, or straight up, this event will take place by the ocean, or like a sea or a seaside or something, or by a body of water in general. Okay. It's super magical, and it's like you have like very strong emotions about it. You can feel it coming, you know what I mean? And when you get there, I mean, look at this. There's like this big, like it's very cozy, warm, inviting, intimate kind of energy. There's tons of little lights. There's lanterns. There's candlelight. There's bonfires. A full moon. That full moon on September 18th is definitely true. You can get the invite like around that time. I mean, it's just like there's water here. There's like amazing views, but it's like when you end up here, this is like so fucking magical and so powerful. The energy that is coming off this for me right now. It is literally, you have guardian angels who are guiding you to this person. You are meant to be. It's a crossroads. You're going to be presented with this invitation. It's your choice on whether or not you go. And let me tell you, if you don't go, you could miss out. So you definitely want to go. You want to be as social as possible at this particular time. So the Two of Cups is definitely love. It's so much love. And I'm seeing that white peacock. And you know what's so weird? Okay, and this is very specific, y'all. Remember how it says magic's in the air, and maybe it's a magic themed thing? Maybe there's like a lot of Harry Potter shit going on there, because white peacocks remind me of Draco Malfoy. Because that's like what he supposedly has, like, you know, roaming about his property, was white peacocks. When you meet this person, it's going to be like instant connection. You're going to feel it. The magic is there, like between you, that spark, that je ne sais quoi, it's just going to be so fucking powerful. And I feel like where this is going to be, it's just like a beautiful property where this is happening. It's like, this is going to be like feeling like a fairy tale come true, wish fulfilled. This is the perfect person for you, and you fucking know it. Also with the divorce thing, they're straight up, they could have been divorced. And that's why they're single, you know, now. For somebody here, this even could be taking place at their house or their property even, or they're throwing the party. And like, this is how you meet. And I feel like siblings, there's something about siblings, maybe you're friends with their siblings or something, or else your siblings have some kind, and that's very Gemini. Fuck, look at that. Wow. Okay, yeah. Especially if you have Venus in the 3rd house, siblings could have something to do with where you find love. Okay, straight up. I'm just saying that, definitely. That is wild, but it's so romantic and it's so beautiful where you're at. And it's like, yes. So will this mean love for you guys? For somebody here? Oh God, yes. Dress to the nines, honey. Look your best. Definitely do up your eye makeup like really good. Like, I feel like that there's like beautiful glitter and like, sequins and all this stuff like around the eyes, here as well. Really freaking go all out and don't do a half-ass job with the way you present yourself when you attend this event. Go all out and look your best, because and really take time and start now to create whatever it is that you're going to go as or what you're going to wear, because it will matter. Because it's going to make you stand out from the crowd, I feel like. But it's all happening in the way that it should, and being with this person is going to feel like so romantic. You're going to find yourself in front of the fire with this person, just having the best conversation you've ever fucking had in your life. It's super fucking romantic. And you are going to find yourself like once you meet this person, you guys are going to be inseparable. And it's going to be like, you feel like wherever you're with this person, wherever you go, as long as you're with them, you always feel that cozy home vibe. Okay. Doesn't matter where you go, you're always at home with this person, no matter what. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications so you don't miss a reading from me. If you'd like to check out more of tarot readings and all kinds of articles and things like this, you can head over to my Patreon. The link to that's in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys, and I will catch you next time. Group 2 people with the dendritic quartz kitsune. Yeah, God, ooh. This is going to be your reading. Let's see what comes up here. And remember, I'm going to put down the cards, and then I'm going to pull the chips. So we have 5 of Wands. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Magician, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. This is very fascinating. So wow, you got a lot of chips. Shit. We have September. September 18th is when that harvest supermoon is, and that lunar eclipse. We have Dom Sub. We have nutrition. We have a university or school. Okay. We have 222. We have 888. Oh my God. We have 1111, and we have younger man. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I see with this particular group, you guys need to be making sure, and the first thing that jumps out is nutrition here. Okay. You guys need to be making sure that you're eating healthy, especially if you're very busy at university or school, because this eclipse can definitely trigger some health issues if you do not. Please take good care of yourself. I know a lot of people just started, where I live, just started university, like at the schools in session now. Definitely, my son just started, so it's like, yeah. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. That is definitely very important here. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And that's like what I'm seeing with those two right there. So remember this, eat very healthy, boost your immune system at this time. Because again, when people start back to school, usually it spreads cooties. So make sure that you're on top of that, because we don't want to get sick, because I feel like it could steamroll if you don't take good care of yourself. And you can end up in a world of hurt otherwise. Okay, protect yourself when it comes to your immune system. Okay, now what I'm seeing here with the tarot is that we have the 5 of Wands. This is discussion, debate, arguments, things like this, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is about planting the seeds for our future, which you definitely do when you're at university and college or whatever. You're planting the seeds for you, but this is also about patience. I feel like some of you, you're having your patience tested by a group of people at this particular time. Maybe when it comes to love, there is like your patience is being tested. You're like constantly like, when am I going to fucking meet the one? Oh, this is driving me crazy. Well, it comes down to you. The commonality in that if you're having issues meeting somebody is it's about you. You need to release anything that like, and keep the negative thoughts at a nil. Okay. You need to stop with that. Most definitely. And you need to stop having such rigid, I'm just going to say it. There's too many people out here like this. And it's just like, it really drives me nuts. They're not very flexible or open to thinking outside the box when it comes to relationships. They're very like anal about like, well, it has to have this exact money, has to drive this exact car, have to be of this exact height, has to be this exact thing. I'm sorry, but no. No one is going to date you. No one wants to be with somebody who is that much got to stick up their ass. It's good to have standards. It's good to have ideas of what you want, but you have to remain flexible. And I feel like for somebody here, you got this ageism issue that you need to get the fuck over because we have the younger man here. Your person could be a couple months younger than you. They could be a complete year or maybe even more over, depending on how old you are. They could be younger than you. Your soulmate is younger. Okay, straight up, this one that's coming up. And I get the sense, the relationship that you will have with this person too is very dom-sub. One of you guys is going to be more subby. One of you is going to be more dominant. And that is kind of natural anyway when you have a situation like this. And I speak from experience with that. Okay. But we have the Magician and we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's steady, who is sure, who doesn't rush into anything. I feel like this is the note for when it comes to, is this love? It could be, but you need to be fucking patient. Because if you try to force yourself and be too domineering towards this person, they're going to be like, fuck off, and they're going to bail. Because I get the sense that this person is legit like a really fucking good person for you who is going to light you up inside. They are going to be the perfect person for you to help you on your journey, on your path. They're coming into your life for a very important reason to help you grow personally. Both of you are. So like being too pushy and saying, oh, well, you need to put a ring on it right now. Like when you just met the fucking person, it's like, that is the biggest fucking turn. I'm a female. That's a turn off to me. Okay. It's like, ugh, dude, let me fucking get to know you first. Jesus fucking Christ. So, or they try to claim you and like get all fucking possessive and shit when you just like are getting to know each other. It's like, go fuck yourself. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But in the meantime, you need to chill the fuck up and step the fuck back, And I get the sense this person has that kind of, maybe they're very Aquarian-like or very Sagittarian, So we have the Magician, which of course is Mercury. Communication is very important and you need to watch the way you're communicating with yourself and with others. Okay, because this can make or break you, I feel. And you need to definitely, patience is the key here with this one. You can have the best freaking relationship and the total fucking soulmate of your life as long as you're patient. You have to keep striving towards your goals. Okay, you need to complete school. You need to, discover who the fuck you are. This is what part of university and college is about learning who you are. And opening your mind to the possibilities of what's out there. Okay. You need to be flexible and open-minded. September obviously is going to be a very key month here, but patience is of utmost importance here. You have all the tools that you need to be successful in life, both career-wise and relationship-wise, but you need to learn to have balance and you need to know when to dial it back and when to be more assertive. Okay. There needs to be more balance in your life with this. 222 and 888 are power numbers for you, angel numbers as well. Pay attention if you're seeing these in 1111 repeatedly, because this is a sign that you're on the right track. And I'm not just talking about the damn clock. I'm talking about everywhere. If you see these a lot, then you're on the right path. But maybe for some of you also, you could be attending school to become a nutritionist. Could even have something to do with being a chef. But But I feel like through this process is when you are going to learn a lot about yourself, and you're going to learn how to love better as well. This person who's coming in is definitely going to teach you about that. But again, it requires patience. You have to be patient. You just can't give up when you don't get your way right away. You know, this is one of these sort of things where it's going to take time, but it's worth it. Slow and steady wins the race. And I feel that is what this is definitely is coming through with this one. Get to know this person. Get to know yourself, because through loving ourselves and knowing ourselves, this opens us up to the opportunity of knowing and really being intimate and loving others. Yeah, you're on your way. You're making your journey up you're climbing that ladder. Just make sure that you keep this in check and keep the dom sub attitude, like keep it balanced. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Okay, like Kenny Rogers. Totally. Okay. Anyway, also, remember I was talking about health and taking good care of yourself. Yes. And be paying attention as you move forward, especially during the eclipses, to divination. Watching, keeping tuned to this channel and listening to the tarot readings. I feel like that there could be some definite messages for you coming up within the next coming weeks. Okay, for sure. Pay attention to that. Maybe even it's a time to do a personal reading to give more information, as to what's in store in the future. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's all I have for this reading. If you would like to check out more readings by me, as well as articles, all kinds of stuff, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below for that. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a video from me. Thank you for being with me, and I will catch you next time. For those of you who picked my Onyx Kitsune here, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what comes up. Is this love? So we have the Hierophant. This is, oh my God, this is Taurus energy. Fuck yes. Venus ruled. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Wow, much love here. Lunar energy here with Cancer card. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Page of Cups. Is this love? This is sweet. This is definitely some love in the making, and it's young and it's fresh. I get the sense that you are the one who is like eyes wide open. You're young, you're fresh. This is something new. I feel like you're less experienced than the person that is coming in here, but we have Taurus and Cancer energy, hardcore. We also have some air sign energy. So maybe these are the big three for your person. Hold on, before I get going. And I really feel this is a mature situation. This person is mature. And you're the one who's younger and inexperienced. Woo! We have Glow Up. We have July. We have a True Love. Oh, yes. This is a very Cinderella story that I'm seeing here unfolding. We have November. We have a New Home. We have Makeover or New Image. We have Fitness and in Health, and we have 777. Look at that. I feel like this is just a heavenly connection that you have with this person. The important months as we move forward are definitely going to be November and July. Very interesting because Cancer season does occur in July. November is more Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. And what's so funny is on the opposite end of the natal wheel, we have what is opposite of Scorpio? Taurus. And this is Taurus's card right here. So we have Taurus, Capricorn. We have a lot of air energy, a lot of communication going on. But we have that Scorpio, possibly Sagittarius, and that Cancer. Brain farting. Cancer, Leo. Thank you. Sorry. Blech. Okay. So what do I see? What is this? These eclipses definitely bringing some love into your life. It's going to happen. I feel like for some of you, once you move, maybe this is 2025. This is 2024 here for November. And obviously these two are happening in 2025. So again, the Taurus season, Cancer season, July and November are going to be very powerful months for you as we move forward. You guys could be moving. Somebody here is moving, and it has something to do with career. But I feel like new place, new you, it's all coming to you. You've been working hard on your fitness. And, you know, if you're not, this is your sign that you need to, okay? It's divinely requested of you in order to find your true love. Okay. For those of you who, you know, work with any kind of like wealth or abundance type of deity, like Lakshmi is totally coming into my head right here. You cannot have wealth without health. Health is wealth. And if you do not take care of your body and take care of yourself, there is no wealth. Okay? Because think about it. You can be the most wealthy person in the world. Doesn't mean a goddamn thing if you're fucking sick as a dog. You know what I mean? It's stupid. It's like your health is wealth because it lets you live your life with your wealth. You know what I mean? So health is wealth. This is where it begins with this group. And I feel like these eclipses are definitely triggering this. They're triggering a new you. They're triggering a new makeover. You're going to have a completely like new look. You're going to be a completely different person in 2025. This is kicking off this. I feel like the eclipses that happened earlier in the year, this year, were like sending you on the right path. And now it's like really freaking kicking into overdrive, and you're working real hard on your fitness. You're doing a makeover. You're changing your wardrobe. You're like, yeah, fuck this. This is stale energy. I want to move to a new place. Maybe you're starting a new career. Exactly. With that Hierophant energy, this is like kind of like the vibe I'm getting. You know, you could be taking up on a career where, you know, you're working for a business or a corporation that has like long-standing traditions. You could even be working, some of you could be going back to school, or, you know, doing something like where you're working for a CEO as their assistant, or, you know, an accountant or something like this. But I get the sense that there is going to be some sort of invitation that occurs here. And this is very Cinderella kind of energy. Maybe you're attending a gala or something like this. And when you are at this, you are going to meet this true love of your life. And this person has many freaking like, you know, they're very, very in power, but they have this loving heart. They have this beautiful, tender side. Like, I feel like professionally, they are a badass, and they're very powerful and very wealthy individual, because the King of Swords can often indicate somebody who is a lawyer, somebody who is a surgeon, somebody who's very professional. Sometimes this can even indicate somebody who's a chef. But I feel like that they're very high up, and they're very powerful. They're wealthy. And when you attend this event, I mean, because I feel like you're going to be looking good. Okay. And you meet this person, and it's instant crush, you know, like you guys have a crush on each other. It's so sweet. It's like when you're with this person, and this person is mature. Okay. I feel like that they're older than you, that you're going to make them feel so like automatically people are just going to feel the energy between you and the spark. And it's like, you're going to feel like so youthful, alive. This is that adorable, sweet kind of like, I have a crush on you, eyelash batting kind of shit. Okay. And, it's gorgeous. I feel like whatever this person touches becomes gold too. All right. Literally, I'm seeing those shoes, and those are men's shoes, and the soles are gold. Wherever they walk, wherever they go, wealth accumulates. Maybe they have some amazing shit going on with Jupiter and Venus, or Jupiter and Pluto. That's a wealth freaking thing right there in the natal chart. But I get the sense there's a declaration of love that will occur from this. And I feel like you guys make each other want to be better people. I get the sense that they are very fit and very healthy too. Remember, I said one of these could be a surgeon. Even if they're a lawyer, I feel like they got abs. They work out a lot. Perhaps even this is how you meet too. You can meet at the gym for somebody here. But it is extraordinary, powerful energy that I'm seeing here. And it's like, they're going to make you feel like a motherfucking Cinderella, and they're Prince Charming. That is what I'm feeling here. So yeah, but it's kind of like an innocent And there's an innocence here, a very loving, tender, very emotional experience here that I'm seeing. I mean, because Taurus straight up is ruled by Venus. The Chariot, you know, Cancer is ruled by the moon. You couldn't get more freaking oomph as that. I feel like this person, this is like their underlying personality when they're alone in private life, but when they're in the freaking, when they're at work, they are the king of fucking swords, man. They are a badass, and they're a great communicator too. So you'll never be bored in the conversation. They're a definite go-getter. Very beautiful. Very, very nice energy. But remember, the key to this is your health is wealth, and, you know, giving yourself a glow up, a new image. Possibly for some of you, it's like literally when you move to a new place. That could be the case here. Most definitely. And again, Taurus is the second house. It's how we make our income. It has something to do with your job or your money. You know, the Chariot is the Cancer energy is the fourth house in astrology, which is your home, your roots. For some of you, if you're still living at home or if you're still close to home, your freaking true love is not near where you live. They are somewhere else. Maybe for one person, it could have something to do with your roots or your home or where you're at, but I really don't feel that. I feel like there needs to be some expansion here, cutting of the apron strings. You need to move out on your own and really make it in the world and start to like tackle it with eyes wide open. But this person extraordinarily romantic? Oh, fucking yes, indeedy. They're going to feel like they're like angelic, like when you meet them as well. There's something very woo about this person. Like when your eyes meet, it's like written in the stars. It's written in the heavens. You know what I mean? So yes, these eclipses are definitely going to trigger, and the ones previous that we just had have probably triggered this, and it's kicking it into overdrive. And now it's time to really get fucking serious, folks. And really understanding health is wealth. Take good care of yourselves. Time for that image. Time for that new makeover. Time for the new everything. Okay? If you're trying to change your life, you need to actually change it. You can't just think about it. You have to actually take the initiative and do it. Okay? So that's it. That's all I'm seeing for this group. Thank you so much for being with me. If you'd like to see more readings by me or get a personal reading, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Make sure to like, subscribe so you don't miss a video from me. And thank you for being with me. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.